I'd like to introduce you to Linda Kern. Linda is a sales process expert, and I'm so happy that she's an avid fan and an active member of our Will Be community. And one of the things I am most proud of is that we have these subject matter experts in all areas that are important to you to help your business grow, and Linda is one of them. So Linda has had her own business for 10 years. She is a graduate of the BCom at University of British Columbia, and she started her sales career many years ago as part of a print company, a worldwide print company, where she went on to become the in-house corporate sales trainer. And then after a number of other management positions, she started the Kern Group. And in the Kern Group, she helps training in development of sales teams to help them up their game in terms of performance and in terms of results. So today, Linda's going to share some of her tried and true secrets for influencing, which will help us all get our game to the next level.
Thanks, Tammy. So I want to talk to you a little bit about influence. There's a book by an author called Robert Cialdini, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, and it's a really well-known book that was originally published in 1984. And this research has stood the test of time, and these principles are still widely taught today. Let me tell you a little bit about them. The first principle is reciprocity. Then there's commitment and consistency, social proof, liking, authority, and scarcity. So I'm going to take each one of those and break it down. So as you might have guessed, reciprocity is the concept of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, or favor for a favor. When you do something helpful or nice for someone, they in turn will feel compelled or influenced to do something nice for you. For example, when you help a coworker with a project, even though you don't have to, they will be more inclined to help you out when you need extra assistance. So think about that next time. The next concept is commitment and consistency. So that comes into play when we feel we must align our outer actions and our promises with our inner choices and our inner systems, such as our beliefs and values. It's like this: when we make a promise, we feel obliged to work hard to fulfill that promise. And further, when we make that promise or commitment publicly, even just to one person, we're most likely to follow through. So here's a couple of examples. When a company gives away free samples, it's interesting to note that the customer finds that having used the item, they feel more inclined to buy it. A charity gets people to sign a petition, not so much to influence others as to get them, that person who signed the petition, to increase their commitment to the cause. So be consistent in your action towards others, and you will have more influence over them when you need it. So the third one is social proof. Social proof dictates that you're more likely to do something if others around you are doing it. So for example, people of influence, such as celebrities, ratings and reviews from users of a particular product, and we see those online all the time. And finally, peers, acceptance from your friends and people you know. It's kind of like, if everyone's doing it, then you should do it too. So that's a principle of influence. The fourth one is liking. So this one's a little bit easy to explain. You're more likely to influence someone if they like you. It's as simple as that. Research on the Tupperware sales system, and this is kind of interesting, is a good example. People were more likely to buy from the salesperson of the Tupperware if they liked them. So the fifth principle is illustrated by the phrase, 4 out of 5 dentists recommend Crest. And this really means that when an expert or someone of authority is recommending something, you're more likely to encourage someone else to go along. We have a tendency to obey authority figures in our society. And finally, scarcity, and it's kind of a little bit like it sounds. It refers to a limited time offer or a limited amount of something remaining. So if you'd like to influence someone to take action, it will help you if you're able to demonstrate that the offer will end, thereby persuading them to jump on that bandwagon. Influence or persuasion should never be used as a way to trick someone or get them to do something that's not in their best interest over time. It can, however, be used to encourage people to take action or to take action more quickly. So use it ethically and you will see results.